So hey everybody, it's Karkarov here in this lovely hallway, playing Amnesia, the minor sinus head cold for pigs. So sorry if I have a little runny nose or sound weird or whatever. My allergies are just getting a little bit to me today. It's what day is this? It's the 11th, right? Yeah, it's the 11th of September. This is going to be day 2. I'm going to start my watch now, I guess. Just before we get too far into it, I want to say a little thing here. I actually have an associate of mine. He and I are both fellow moderators on a website I'm not going to go into because it's not related to the game right now. But you can check out his Let's Play of Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs as well. He's doing one alongside with me with the same format, 30 minutes per episode. You can check him out. His YouTube channel, I believe, is called Cool Status Revoked, which is kind of funny because he's a cool guy from England named Ryan. He's a really good guy. The reason I recommend his is not only because he's a friend, because he plays the game a lot differently than I do. He's not as methodical and patient and painstakingly plotting as I am. So if you're looking for something with a little more speed to it, and also... Hi, how you doing? And he also doesn't do live commentary because he wants to do just reactions because he feels like that's what a lot of people watch this for. So his mic is going, but only for reactions to big things. What a lovely table. So I know some of the audio effects in my last video actually came through better than I thought they would. But there's definitely a clock I can hear in the background, and I'm sure you're not going to be able to hear that clock in the actual video. So I'm just throwing that out there. I will mention things like that when I hear a particular sound effect. Yeah, let's be stupid. When I hear a particular sound effect or something like that, I will let you know, because I don't think that will come through in the video. One thing so far that has disappointed me about this game is just this. There seems to be no spoken dialogue on the notes, and I know Amnesia, the original, did not do that on many notes, but it had some spoken dialogue on some of them, and I kind of like that. So I'm typically going to read these just to keep it interesting, because just knowing that I'm reading it is kind of boring. Without whatever. I'm just going to read the damn note. So, Daddy says we're not allowed to play with the animals anymore. We were playing hide-and-seek with Mr. Teddy, and he came and shouted at us just as we were going to hide behind Mr. Grumpy Teddy. Regular Teddy is much nicer than Grumpy Teddy. Cook says it's because of the guns in there, yeah. Cook sounds like a smart man, but he always lets us help polish them, so it can't be that. Well, your dad's a jerk. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, the room is haunted. If you sneak around there at night, you can hear the ghosts in the walls behind the cases. They're often angry, that's how it sounds. We think that's why you can hear them rattling their chains and slamming doors and things like that. We don't like it in there anyway. Well, kid, if it's haunted, maybe that's why he doesn't want you to go in there. We'll go ahead and turn that light on. So I'm going to check some... God, even that, man. It's like there is no inventory system. That throws me off, man. I miss tracking my sanity, which was the most ironic part of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, is that you had a sanity meter. I mean, little did you know when the game started, your sanity meter had already tapped out before you even started the game. But yeah, I miss that. I miss the inventory system. I mean, it's not that big a deal, because God knows most people who play like I do had a ton of extra lighters. Wow, what a mixed message. What is this? It's like some Chinese dragon, and we're in like a Chinese dragon on a pot in a highly Victorian room with a picture of... I don't know what that's a picture. A bunch of ugly looking semi-fat guys having their way with a woman. Or is that a guy? I can't really even tell. I don't know what's going on in that picture. Post in the comments if you have a freaking clue what's happening there. So I don't want to go downstairs yet. That seems too simple. And and again, I don't want to rib on this game too much because I'm really digging it, but I also prefer the original Amnesia design, where if they just didn't want you to go into a room, and they would put in a hallway, and instead of it being a hallway with like 3 doors in it and only one of them's locked, it would just be a hallway and there'd only be 1 door in the hallway. I don't know why this game loves throwing locked doors and locked. Hey, it's that really cool painting again. It's great. We should have that in our house. I don't know why it keeps throwing locked doors. Maybe later in the game I'll get some sort of weird key that will let me unlock those. I don't know, but that's a hell of a lot of rooms to backtrack to. Here we are with the mixed messages again. That's definitely a Renaissance type of painting. I don't know. I couldn't date that painting if I tried. I could have maybe back when I was in college and I actually studied art. And below it is a pot with this weird Chinese dragon on it. It's like makes no sense. Who designed this place? Who's the interior decorator?
Papa, come and see.
I don't want to come and see. Leave me the hell alone, kid. So who's the interior decorator in this place, and where the hell did they get their degree from? Grand Hall. The voice on the telephone, he speaks as if he knows me. And how in the hell did you get that he knows you? Eagle, precious eagle, cactus fruit, help me. Oh man, you must know me really well. I can't believe you knew I went to Eagle Cactus University. Oh gosh, someone is playing Dota 2. That's a buddy of mine, Hugo. Hugo, why are you playing Dota 2 so much? Like a twin pulled away from the other at birth, I feel we are entwined, though I cannot conceive of how. I'm a drowning man grasping for the service of my own house. Beneath me, I know there is splendid architecture sitting in the dark. If only I could find the entrances. What is this guy's problem? Like with Daniel, at least in the beginning of the game, you get the feeling that Daniel is this guy who's just stuck in a bad situation. You don't know how he got there or why he got there, but you can relate to him. You know he's in a bad way, and everything. Lights are a great way for me. That's a tool I use. See, there's that clock. That's a tool I use, and because I know if the light's on, I've been there before. Because if I can light something, for the most part. Fucking pig masks. Ah, my language! Karkarov, what is wrong with you? Huh. Somebody did a poor pruning job? No, not yet. Too obvious. Just like with that door to the left. This is a little more in vogue. This makes more sense. Little lilies in those pots. Hearing weird sound effects as I enter the room. Uh-oh. So this is probably the room where I beat my wife to death with a billy stick and then ate her. Billy club, I should say. It's not appropriate. No such thing as a billy stick. Then I went and played the violin, apparently. Another pig mask. Or was it the cello I was playing? To a note. I don't read the German. Schnauf mein Kaufschlaf, dein Herrschlagenert, meiner Hand, ein Search, du Wix, Dicker, hers. Come on, man, I don't read German. You're going to make me screenshot this and pop it into Google Translate or something. Mein Kleid Slurf and its word Dirkjawigen. We'll just assume something important was said in that document. Maybe I'll pause the video at this point and actually go back and pop that all into Google Translate before I post it. And be like, oh, so what it actually says is, hi, how you doing? My name's Bob, and I like to play dominoes. Do you like dominoes? My favorite brand of crackers is rich cheddar cheese. Not really, I hate cheddar cheese crackers. Also, it's the fire that's making that sound. It's like nothing in this game gives off any light. It's like there's a fire there, and it's like I was right beside it, and the only reason I could even tell it was there is because, one, I saw it, and two, I heard the noise. I used to know the name of that painting. As I said, back in the ancient times when I was in college studying art. Here's that painting of that one guy getting manhandled by a bunch of fat dudes again. This must be a really popular painting. Now this is an interesting room. Is that a stuffed rhino, or are you just happy to see me? So that door actually opens. Looks like a bear. Oh, I hear the walking again. Look, it's a man pig at a table. What the hell is that? Is that an aardvark? It's a giant anteater. Now we know the true villain of this game. It's the giant anteater whose family has come to kill me. So I hear all sorts of weird voices, but I don't see anything. Pictures, pictures, pictures. More rifles I'm too stupid to pick up and load. Yeah, hippopotamus kill. I assume those are pictures of Oswald and his wife, maybe. Oswald clearly fancies himself as some type of adventurer. Amanda's processing plant. Boxes. Holy shit, I can actually go outside. I got a news flash for you, Oswald. Your kids aren't hiding out here. For the nonce, we will leave this as it is. Ooh, butterflies. Big ass spider. Yep. There's Teddy. Where's that grumpy Teddy? So this must be the haunted room. go in there. You'll notice I almost always crouch walk everywhere. I'm quite the paranoid psycho. Yeah, that's footstep sound as me. This guy is the loudest freaking croucher I've ever heard. I can walk standing up in actual dress shoes quieter than this guy moves in crouch. Oh, it's the phone again. Now, the game wants me to answer the phone. The game can blow me. Yeah, very appealing. Oh, he hung up. Uh-oh. It's the billiard room. We all know Professor Plum did it in the billiard room with a revolver. Or was it Miss Scarlet with the candlestick? I can never remember. That giant billiard pocket almost screwed me up. Another fire that you can't tell is there until you're right on top of it. There's the clock again. At first I thought it was Oscar mouth breathing some more, but no. Like, that is the dimmest damn fire I've ever seen.
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, I seem to have picked up something rather nasty in Mexico.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
Yeah, let's have this little beverage I brought back from Thailand. It's rather spiffy. It's the cocainum. So, I made a classic bumble this this evening. It seems that I forgot my own advice and remembered that every adventurer should start their journey in the loo, because I'm feeling the distinct need to take a gentleman's break. But we'll hold for now. So now this is where the game actually gets tough. I see two doors I can enter. I don't know what's in either door. If there's a psychotic monster behind one of them, This is back outside again. I mean, so it's not really outside, it's just his courtyard or something. We'll leave all those doors closed. So if there's a crazy monster out there. I heard some breathing momentarily. Hey, that's a nice picture. It's a little collie. What's that girl's problem? She's playing hide and seek, I guess. Okay. Another bathroom. Right on schedule, I guess. I've got about 10 minutes to go. Another door I can't enter. All that freaking hype for nothing. Good game, Karkarov. Doors like this aren't good because I don't know if there's anything behind the door. When anything fits behind there, he's pretty small, so I'm not too worried. Oh, now that's a great door. Alright, so who's spying on me? Look at that, jackleg. You got a bright light in your face. Let's flush. It won't let me. So if there is someone actively spying on me, they now know where I am. At least for the moment. No, not yet. Alright, so we're going to see what freaked up nastiness happens when I try to use the front door. God, all that build up for nothing again. Jesus, game. We're going to enter from this direction. First, let's close this door. I can't help but feel bad that I didn't answer the phone. What if it was Publishers Clearinghouse? Leave it open. Obviously, this is where I'm meant to go. Perhaps not. Since entering from this direction seems to be a dead end. Ah, man. Okay, we'll try we'll try this way. I don't want to go in from the animal room. I'm persnickety that way. And I also like to think that the game's not going to funnel me really that hard, that it's going to give me the option of doing something alternatively. These are some nice doors. For those who don't know, I did college, I really did study art history and architecture, so I have a certain level of appreciation for little details like that. I even once met a person who was an apprentice to MFP, if you have any idea who that good person is. If you don't, it's okay, you just suck. Fairly confident I know where this goes. I want to verify. Yeah. So, all roads lead to Rome, and it looks like that's where it wants me to go. I have to figure out how to get inside there. And man, has this not been a particularly productive clip. We've been going about 27 minutes almost now, and I haven't really accomplished much of anything other than missing a phone call from J. Edgar Hoover. Or Publishers Clearinghouse. I mean, it could have been Publishers Clearinghouse, let's be fair. This processing. Man, this processing. Why can't I just open the gate? I mean, really, it's just a gate. It's not even locked. Really, I can't make that jump. Actually kind of annoying now. I've been everywhere. I mean, it's obvious that it wants me to go there. Is there something I missed? Well, there can't be a key because there's no key. I mean, look, there's not even a lock. Maybe it wants me to grab something and do the old throw a rock at it trick. Remember in, I can't even pick up one of these wooden logs. God, I can't even pick up the Mantis processing box. Daniel at least knew how to pick up a damn rock and throw it. This guy can't even do that much. He can't even pick up that pail. Thought maybe there's a secret to this, maybe. Well, that's a weird light effect. No, I did not move because that weird light effect freaked me out. I moved because I couldn't. It was a pain in the ass to manipulate the pump. God, this thing is hard to move. Just pump. Useless water pump. Okay, so it ain't the water pump. Or if it is, there's some trick to it I haven't figured out yet. Maybe there's something over here I'm missing. Pick up one of these boxes, maybe. It's almost like it wants you to go up here because, I mean, it's really easy to climb up to this spot. I apologize for the sucky footage right now. I'm just trying to think out what I need to do to get through there. Or if I'm just overthinking it entirely and really you can't go through there. And try to climb up this pipe. Oh, I forgot this is an Assassin's Creed. So I'm kind of at a loss. I didn't find anything to use in any of those other rooms. And I love how it looks like there's light coming from inside the house. Ain't no damn light inside the house. Well, I'm at 30 minutes, so I'm going to go a little bit longer just to see what I can find out. Maybe there's something in here I missed. There's a reason he didn't want us playing in here, and it wasn't the guns, right? Here we go. Alright, so we made some progress. It was a ball-peen hammer, or whatever. Just take the hammer. Something's better than nothing, am I right? Schematics. Funky dials. It looks like you could go through there, but I don't even know if you could. What would you do? I'm not sure. Doesn't look like there's much back there. Just a gangplank. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. We're just going to check one last thing, and then we'll call it a day here. Now we know why the floor was always rattling in there. We're going to move our buddy Teddy back. And nothing changed out here either, so I don't know. For now, we're going to take refuge here in this little lovely corner on top of this pile of wood. And we'll call this a moment. An Amnesia Machine 4. How in the hell am I supposed to go anywhere and get underground so I can, you know, continue this psychotic journey? And I'm sorry for accidentally plucking my mic right there. Toodles, I guess. Gee, Kark is dissatisfied.